have to hear from one of your own. And I think that it's important that we pay attention to this person. I'm talking about the class valedictorian. Please put your hands together for Anuoluwapo Oluwasegun Ogundiran. A round of applause. Class valedictorian, Nexford University graduation, class of 2024.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a privilege to address everyone here today, and I would like to start with gratitude. Gratitude first to our esteemed faculty. Thank you for investing in us and making us worthy graduates today. Please, let's appreciate them. I would also like to appreciate our parents, our friends who have been with us from the very beginning. Your support structure and system is the reason why we are still thriving today. And to the celebrities of today, the class of 2024, congratulations to us all. My foremost appreciation goes to God for seeing me through this MBA program. As we gather here today, celebrating the class of 2024, I'm actually filled with excitement and gratitude. It's a testament to the collective efforts that we've all put together, not just our individual effort. Let me take you back to a memory that is etched in my mind from my primary school days. You see, I wasn't always a serious student to see standing before you today. I was the kind of kid who, most of the time, I found myself in the top 3 positions from behind. One day after exams in primary 6, some of my colleagues came to me. They said, "Segun, you took the 3rd position." I was shocked, like something didn't quite add up. And sure enough, a few minutes later, they came back to meet me. They said, "Sorry, we made a mistake. You actually took the 33rd position." I was embarrassed, I felt anger, and I wondered, why didn't they mind their business? But what I didn't know at the time is that that moment actually planted a seed that shows that change oftentimes doesn't come in grand gestures. Sometimes it comes in small, humbling moments that challenge us to grow. Fast forward to high school, I had a crush on a girl, and she hung out a smart and intelligent student. I wanted her attention, and so I decided that day, I said, I'm going to be one of the best students in this school. Sure enough, few sessions later, I not only become one of the best students, becoming the first assistant head boy from a commercial class, it taught me something very important, which is that we are so much capable of more than we realize. To my fellow graduates, I ask you to remember this: there are no limits to what you can achieve when you decide to challenge yourself and move out of your comfort zone. The journey to greatness begins with one small decision. For me, this journey from those early school days to now has been one of growth and discovery. As I moved through university and into my professional journey, the lessons kept coming, sometimes in the most unexpected ways. Whether it was managing complex projects for the World Bank or organizing the first career fair for the University of Ibadan, I learned that every experience, every challenge was actually preparing me for the next. Steve Jobs once said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." Now, standing here today, I realize how every dot has connected, leading me to this very moment. And as I look around and I look at everybody here, I see that everyone has come from a lot, and we're also going to a very great place. And that place is ours to define. I recall a moment during our Nexford orientation, I'm sure many of you do remember that as well, when we're asked to write a letter to ourselves that will serve as a source of motivation during our time here. For me, that letter was more of my North Star, an anchor, and a reminder of why I embarked on this program. So when I was informed that I was selected as a valedictorian, you can imagine I looked at that letter again and I smiled. And This moment isn't just about me, it's about every one of us here today. We've all done a lot, and I think we deserve a pat. Congratulations to us all. As we look ahead, we will encounter moments where we are faced with decisions, some small, some significant. These decisions are the moments that will shape our future. We've learned that change doesn't always have to be monumental. So I ask you all to make a decision today. What change will you embrace today to ignite your future? Another profound lesson I carry with me throughout this program is the power of perspective. We'll encounter moments where we are faced with decisions, some small, some significant. These decisions are the moments that will shape our future. We've learned that change doesn't always have to be monumental. So I ask you all to make a decision today. What change will you embrace today to ignite your future? Another profound lesson I carry with me throughout this program is the power of perspective. During our course, there were several scenario discussions with colleagues and lecturers, and it was during one of these sessions that I had a light bulb moment. You see, the ability to see the world through other people's eyes other than yours is one of the most important skills we can have. Recently, I started a YouTube channel called 906, where I explore the power of perspective. Two people can look at the same number, yet one sees a 6 and the other sees a 9. This varying perspective could be between employers and their employees, parents and the children, siblings, neighbors. What really matters actually is that we carry this lesson forward and try to understand the world and see things from other people's perspective. This is key to ensuring meaningful change and connection. In closing, I came across this quote and I would like to leave you with it. You will always be brave in someone's mind and coward in another's. Strong to one and fragile to another. Good to one and terrible to another. You will be seen as annoying to one and comforting to another. You will be seen as people will feel anxious around you, while some others will find peace in your company. Some will see you as too much, while others will see you as a gift that you really have. The world will look at you from their subjective point of view. The world is never going to agree on the definition of who you are. So you might as well live the way that feels true to your heart, even if that means leading the change to ignite the future and leaving footprints on the sands of time. Congratulations, class of 2024. Here's to the next chapter. Thank you.
Congratulations, Segun, and by extension, congratulations.